Oh, okay. Uh, the, uh, uh. Definitely didn't just fall asleep out of my. I mean, I'm so tired. A little bit of theatric there, but morning, evening, afternoon. At last, reunite again for free. No, it's high heels, okay? It's shoes. There's no need to thirst over that thing. Um, hey there. It's been a while. It's been a long while, actually. I don't know. Has it been this long since we? Oh yeah. There was time when there was actually longer than this, but still, it feels like forever since I last streamed. I don't know why. I'm like touching everything and trying to make do with whatever is on my screen right now, even though everything's written in English and I still don't won't be able to understand it. In order to my thirst. Yes, I'll reevaluate my my standards of your thirstiness. Anyway, what's my manners? Hey there, Bucket. Hey there, Hamid. And Isabel, hey there, Yichen. Hey there, Mike. Anyone in the chat, and if you want a greeting, just speak out your mind. But as of right now, welcome back, my heirs, and welcome me back after all this time. It's wow. Feels like refreshing again. My mental health was at absolute bottom before that trip, and now it's at a little bit above it afterwards. But yeah, everything's been going well. How are you, man? Yeah, I'm doing great, but I am affected by multiple possibility of maybe getting sick, and I don't want to alarm anyone because like it seems to me that I always get sick no matter how hard I try. But wait, let me just check. Yeah, so if you read the description, the first sentence of the description right now just explains everything that's going on in my body right now. And I have jet lag, I have possible flu, which I'll go to that later, and then nausea from the bungee jumping. Turns out I pop a small vein in my brain, like in my head, in my forehead, when I was doing the bungee jumping. And I got sent to the hospital, the local hospital where we went to the vacation to. And yeah, that's another story I want to talk about. And a lot of hungover. Truth be told, because I have parental figures, aka my family, I was like, drink. I just went wild with the locals, which was so fun. But yeah, I can also talk about that in a bit. So yeah, the vacation. There are good things and there are bad things. Let's just say that. There are good things and there are bad things. The good things are that I finally got time to, you know, relax and not think about much from the finals, the school, or even streaming in general. Like, trying to just spring out content is time consuming. But I'm never saying I'm quitting. It's just tasking. It's just tasking. So yeah, it's great to just leave all that and then just let go and go with my family and go out and have fun. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. For the location, I cannot disclose because, well, privacy. And I don't want most of y'all to be like, I don't know if this will ever came to be, but I just hope that there's no one can actually track me just from where I flew to and where I was, because some guy took a picture and happens to be in that photo on Instagram by a completely unrelated account. So yeah, keeping it as a secret, but it is, I can disclose that it's a exotic area somewhere along the line of where should I say, like Hawaii and, you know, beach kind of stuff. So it was so hot. When I got there, it was 34 Celsius, or wait, how much is that? 34 Celsius to Fahrenheit. That is 93 degree Fahrenheit. And safe to say that I got melted. I was not be able to wear my breathable fabric like I always do here, but it's okay. I was able to let go of that and wear some swimming shorts, which you'll just have to wait for that to happen. But yeah, we got there. It was a few hours of flight. The jet lag was real. We got there. I got sunburned indoor. That's how bad it was. Okay, so let's start from the beginning of the journey, shall we? So from Monday, I got onto the plane and I waited there on the plane because it was like before traffic and stuff. People are going out because of summer vacations starting. So like the planes were like all piled up and everyone was in the airport. I was so scared I'm gonna get sick, which I don't know if I'm going to be, but let's hope that's not the case. I'll get to that in a bit. But I ended up having to stay in the sun for like 20 to 30 minutes without anything to hide my skin from. And I was wearing shorts, t-shirts there. So I ended up getting sunburned from inside of the plane and outside in the customs because there was this sky roof in the airport. So I got sunburned from that. Just imagine a full lobster red Nious standing atop of the line. I was like poking out of the line. Everyone was shorter than me in front of it, and I was just taking all the sunlight. Like, holy hell. That was a nightmare. But Jesus. Whew, that was great. That was the first time in a while that I got under the sun and got really bad with it. But then we got onto the plane, went through the plane process. This is the fun part. This is one of the funny stories I want to talk about. That can be good for your skin. It definitely isn't. Like, I have short sleeve, I have long sleeve right now. You can't really see, but yeah, I had a little bit of sunburn. I can't really show you right now, but my forearm and pretty much the rest of my legs and my back is all, and my neck. The neck is the worst part. Like, you tend to scratch your neck a lot more than you actually realize. So every single time I scratch my neck now, it hurts so much. But yeah, wear sunscreen, people, even indoors. If you need to, if you're going out to exotic areas, please do go and wear some sunscreens. Anyway, that was a sunburn. I got sunburned indoor. And then right, we got onto the plane, and you know the planes, even the economy seats that a broken secretaries have to spend money on, even the seats that we have here has one of those like small monitors they can watch a movie from, right? And oh god, I'm such a horrible person for this. So when I got my seat, I was like very forward, very front of the airplane. I'm not in the what was it? The VIP seats. I'm not in the VIP seats, but I'm like a few area before that. And my screen, whatever I can show on my screen of that little monitor that you can watch movie on. My monitor is situated on the middle of the entire plane, so everyone can see what I'm watching. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ruin everyone's day. Let me just find the most watched movie on the plane and show that from like 20 seconds ahead of everyone if they were to watch that from the ground up. So I searched around the monitor. I searched around the monitor and I found John Wick 4, which I didn't watch. But I was like, you know what? Let's do this. I turn on John Wick, plug in the headphones, and I fast forward 2 minutes before the movie starts and watch it from there. And so everyone in the plane who's going to watch John Wick is going to be it it it's going to be spoiled by me. And I was laughing all the way there, just thinking about the people in the back watching, because I know for the fact that the entire plane is going to be watching John Wick. So I know if I stream it in the front and no one can hear it. By the way, like, there's no speaker feature for those monitors, in case people are asking. So the only way you can see, you can hear things is if you have the headphones in. So it's so frustrating when it's at like expedition parts where, you know, the characters are talking, and, you know, John Wicks are talking, or like the Marquis are talking. So those important moments, you need to watch yourself. But those like action moments are all spoiled by I was like, you know what? Let me just let the intrusive thoughts go, and let's ruin the entire plane. So yeah, I went through John Wick 4. And then, surprisingly enough, that plane actually have Your Name and Weathering with You on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can hear my voice. My voice is really screwed. Anyway, so yeah, I also went through the entirety of Your Name and Weathering with You again, which was a fun experience. I tried myself to sleep again. But I was not able to watch the newer one, the one, what was the name? Suzume. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch that. Suzume no Tojimari. I can't watch that. It wasn't on that monitor, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I already screwed enough people over with the John Wick 4. And also, like, my family. It's me, my father, my mother, my older sister, and my brother-in-law who went with us. So it's like 5 of us here. And my brother-in-law is on the side of me, and he's watching something else. But as soon as I fast forward to like 2 minutes and then start from there, he knows what I'm doing, and he's just laughing at me. No, he's not laughing at me. He's laughing with me throughout the entirety of that. Whenever I start laughing, he knows what I'm laughing about, so he's just laughing with me. Must say, I like that brother-in-law. That was a wicked act, not gonna lie. Hey, I mean, there's a you know what, nah, that's the problem with the airplane, not the people who are on the plane, but still, there's a reason why I went on this devious act just to make the entire plane suffer, okay? Because I waited for an hour. The plane was delayed for 45 minutes when we got into the checkup, and when we get into the terminals, we have to wait another an hour just because it was delayed and the crew was not in the plane yet, because for some reason the crew got messed up with different routines and some stuff like that. So by then I was like decently sunburned. My entire skin was basically peeling off. I was hot. I was heated. I couldn't do anything other than just stay under the sun and try to survive. So I was like, as soon as I got onto the plane, I'm gonna either pass out for the rest of the flight, or I'm gonna make everyone suffer with me. So that's exactly what I did. But yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but how frequently does you guys go on the plane? Like, just commute or just, you know, travel in general? Because I don't really go on the planes, really. So I really take that opportunity as a one-time offer. If I'm gonna make people suffer, I'm gonna make people suffer in my one and only opportunity. Okay, right. So that's the plane part. The first 2 days are pretty unrelated, like uneventful, really. Only took flight once. Well, tell me about it. I'm here to share, here to talk about things. But yeah, the first two days are pretty uneventful, to be honest. We just went around the places, and just see the scenery, see the local sceneries, and because we don't have our swimming trunks ready, I just we just didn't go to the beach for the first 2 days. And so, all right. I mean, there is something interesting for the first day. I traveled by plane like twice. The rest are either train, coach. Right. Cause yeah, it makes the most sense to be honest. And also, just planes terrifies me. I don't know about you guys. When my trip to our locations, when they're landing. So normally when a plane lands, the landing gear is supposed to touch the ground, and there's going to be like a loud sound of it touching the ground, right? I heard it twice, which could only means one thing. That means that the plane bounced up and scraped the floor a little bit and then landed down again. Which begs the question, is that normal? Because when it bounced up, I kind of hovered a little bit and then immediately fell back onto the seat. So I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I mean, my foster father was decently like accustomed to traveling because he always has business trips. So like, he just get used to it, to be honest. But then there's me, it was like, what the hell just happened? So that kind of scarred me for the rest of the trip. And when I got back, I was like, is there John Wick 5 I can ruin people's day with? Because I was just trying to diverge my own attention to something else, since that was like something you need to process. It is not scary when it first happened, but once you process it, it was so scary. Like, damn, that was horrible. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't really like plane rides. And then yeah, the first day we got there, I was goddamn tired because I went through like 3 movies on the plane. Got down, passed out in the hotel, woke up at like 10 or like 11 in the evening, and I was like, you know what? Let me find something, and yeah, in a place where I can go out during 11 in the evening. So I went and borrowed some currencies because I didn't exchange my own currencies from my parents, and I said, I'm gonna walk out for a bit. I'm gonna take a walk, and you guys can, you know, have some rest and do what you wanted to do. And I just walk out alone. People there speak English, so I was fine. I walked out, and everything was closed. The restaurant were closed, the bars were closed, which was unfortunate. But there's one thing that wasn't closed. The casino wasn't closed. So, right. Let's remind everyone here right now that last Tuesday, last Tuesday and inclusively last Wednesday was the first time ever I went to a casino before. And it's very hard to explain to your parents when you only took $100 out and came back with 2,000. So let me explain this. So everything was closed, and the only thing was this big ass one of those like Las Vegas casino. And I was like, you know what? I'm of age. I have my IDs on me and I have my passport, so I should be able to get in. And I went in with $100 when I got in, and I was like, let's just walk around the places. I don't know how to play any of the stuff there. I don't know how to play one of those like slot machines. I don't know how that works. So I was like, let me just spend like $50. Oh no, like I spent them all. I used $100 into like chips, and I was like, let me just walk around the places and check out which ones I want to play. So apparently there's like different classes of casino like tables where like the betting zones are different. So like if you go to this one, the maximum bet is $100. This one's 1,000 or things or so. And I went to the lowest one, so because I only had $100. So I was like, let me just try my luck, because I'm notoriously bad at luck, And there's a reason why I never got into a casino before, because I'm horrible at gambling. But that wasn't my $100, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. So there I was, I was wearing a suit, because a suit jacket at least. I had a t-shirt inside me and a suit jacket outside, just, you know, to be more formal. I walked in with like decent amount of silk on me, and the waiter was like, what do you want to drink? I was like, sex on the beach. And I was like, and he's like, okay. I was like, well, wait, hold on a fucking second, you know what that means? Yeah, so sex on the beach is my favorite drink, if you have ever been to a bar before. It is, I think it was like gin with peach. So yeah, let me just fact check that really quick. It's a cocktail. Oh no, it's vodka with peach. Yeah, it's vodka with peach, not gin. So I was like, whatever. I got it and then went to the lowest table. And the first 3 bets I did, I played blackjack. It was it was horrible because I don't know what like most of the stuff means. So I was like, let me just like butcher it really quick. So I was like trying to bust out conversations with the people are besides me, and I was like, hey, how does this thing work? And is that how you work in your own country? And are you native here or something like that? Because I just like, you know, trying to force out a solution to knowing the rule without asking the rule myself, because, you know, that's embarrassing. Oh, damn. Hey there, Ice. Nice. Hey there, sweetie. Yeah. I went on a vacation. Yes. And they went on a vacation. I was wondering, my week was lacking something. Oh, well. Your weekend's not gonna be lacking anything, because tomorrow we're starting that RE4 again. But anyway, I'm talking about the my time in the casino. And how I won $2,000 on $100. So anyway, hey there, Hitsuki. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah. So like I eventually got enough of the loquacious side out of me, and then persuade all the people around me to buy me a drink, and you know sweet talk my way out. And then and I was like, you know what? Let me just go forward real quick. So I went on a few hands. I was like, let me just call everything, and once there's something to check, I will check, and I will not raise until other people raises. Wait, no, like until the betting is out. That's not how the callings work. Yeah, no, that's the other one. And then, God, the entire rule is very complicated. I can't explain it myself because I don't even remember anyway. But then I ended up winning 2 hands, and then doubled down into another win, which was a all-in from one of the people. And yeah, I literally won all his money. So it was like $1,500 by the end I have that. And I was like, oh boy. I got $1,500 in chips, and I was like, let me just go and try something else really quick. So I went to other table. It was playing one of those like dice roll thingy where you can bet on numbers or colors. I don't know what the name of it is, and I just went in and I was like, you know what, let me just bet like 500, because what else can I lose, right? I went in with 100 and got out of 2,000. Wait, no, like and got out of 1,500, so what else can I lose? So I bet for 500 and bet for black. Won. So I was like, okay, you know what? No. Let me just stop here. I'm never gonna go out here anymore. I'm not gonna let this happen again. So I just cashed out with that 2,000 and walk out of it. And by then it was like 2 in the morning, and I had a good time there. The drink there was awesome. The bar was really top notch, to be honest. But I'm here to tell everyone that despite I had a pretty good result here, I do not indulge gambling at all. That was pure luck in all of my plays. I was not using any technique because I don't even know how to gamble in the first place. Okay, calm down there, Ice. Calm down there. There was a one-time thing. There was the first ever time that I get into a casino and I won some money and I got out. I did not double down in anything, and that was the last time I ever do this. Okay, I will never go into a casino ever again. I was just really bored because I got nothing to do. multiverse secretary. I mean, I was responsible for some accountings, but depends on what you want to wish. But yeah, I got out, bought some soft drinks, and went back to the hotel. And because I was like decently drunk by that point, I was like, let me just sit down and you know, grind some Genshin and, you know, take a break and just let it be. And eventually pass out on my chair and wake up in the next morning. Those are great. Second day was a lot less eventful. We went to the beach and let's just say that it is very awkward to go out and with your parents, with your family relatives, and get hit on by people. Let me explain. The second day we got to the beach, and I was in my my swimming shorts, and mentioned before, I do work out, so I have some decent shape on my body, which I am not like extremely proud of or something. I'm just do it because I wanted to stay fit, since my work always like limits me to sitting down. So like I just work out because I wanted to stay healthy. So I walked out. A group of girls, like a group of 4 girls, went up to me and just started going at it with the wrist lines, and I was like, oh, hey, hold on a second. Just pause. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Nious. This is my parents, Papa Nious and Mama Nious. How's it going? and I was like, let's be honest here. I have my charismas, but I don't know how to riz, just from the back of my mind. So at that point, my only outcome was just saying that. So I made the entire conversation completely frozen because the group of girls don't know what to say after that, because they're definitely onto something other than, you know, just talking, which I'm not condoning that at all. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to relax. I'm not here to do random shit I'm going to regret. So I just started introducing my parents. I just started introducing my parents in the middle of the fucking beach into 4 girls in bikinis. And throughout the entire time, I was like, okay, let me just focus on my parents only. So my entire eye contact was just on my parents. Because I was so nervous when that entire thing happened. I was like, just fucking focus. Just let him go. Just let him go. You're here to relax with your parents. You're here to relax with your families. You're not here to do random stuff. And you're not here to do that kind of stuff. You're not here to... you never do those kind of stuff, okay, Nious? You don't do that kind of stuff. So I just started introducing my parents, and I was like, you want to go grab a drink with my parents? And they just walked away. It was like, okay, sorry to bother you guys. And they just walked away. So, yeah. If you want a crash course lesson of anti-riz, here's yours truly. I can help you with that. Yeah, that was not the first time. But wait, no, that was the first time ever I got hit on by that many girls. But it won't be the last time I get hit on throughout the 4 days we are on a vacation for. But let's just be honest here. Although that happened and I wanted to talk about it, I'm nowhere near handsome, okay? I'm not proud of my looks. I'm not proud of my appearance. I'm not at all. I'm just saying that it happened. I'm not here to feed on my egos. Because holy shit, that was a horrifying experience for me. I don't know why. So life riz is a no-go, but online, man, what do you mean? When was the last time I riz like casually, like casual riz? When did that even happen? Every single time, that I think that I rizzed, it was always like accidental or something like that. I don't know. So it never really crossed my mind to be someone to actually rizz that much. But anyway, I'm reading too much into this. So yeah, the beach walk was awkward after that. My sister and my brother-in-law was out in the bar drinking, and I was with my parents because my parents doesn't drink. And you know, I sunburn again on top of the sunburn I already had. So I am assuming that my forearm is going to completely go into menopause, like a lizard, for the foreseen future, because it's still like pitch black right now, and I can feel the skin's gonna peel off anytime soon. It's really bad. I should have wear sunscreen. But I didn't. But yeah, it was fun. It was refreshing once again, because I always live in the cities and live in a town really. So I don't know. I just don't go out. I just don't go out. And that was a new experience, at least. So going to the beach, have some talks with some people on the beach, and you know, having some fun conversations with my parents, reconnecting, because I never really had a good relationship with my parents anyway. Had those funs, and I was so tired. I was so tired and so sunburned that by like 4 in the afternoon, I was so tired physically and mentally that I have to go back to the hotel. So I passed out for the foreseen time. And just completely relax in my bed for the rest of the day. It was then at like 9 in the evening when my sister woke me up, and my older sister woke me up, and she was like, "Hey, we need to go." And I was like, "What?" She said they have a engagement wedding, like a wedding act sort of stuff. They were invited to participate, and I was like, "I'm sorry." And turns out this entire family trip was just to do this. This entire time, my parents planned on having this wedding like act in the hotel lobby to do that kind of stuff in. So I was like, first of all, you should have fucking told me about that. Second of all, my last suit was filled with alcohol because I went to the casino drinking and betting last night. You should have told me about that. So she was like, "Nah, it's fine, it's okay. Just wear whatever you have right now and just go." And and yeah, the wedding act was informal wedding act. It's not one of those like wedding parties where people walked in with like aloha shirts and like flower shirts in it, and like cargo shorts in it. No, everyone was wearing suits. My brother-in-law was wearing tuxedo, and my older sister was wearing a dress. And they have arranged everything, but they didn't tell me a single thing about this. My parents did not tell me about this. Neither did my sisters. My sisters thought I knew. So I was like a little bit of hungover because of the cocktail from last night, and I was sunburned, and I didn't have my suit because the suit jacket was filled with alcohol smell. So I don't want to get in there just looking like I've been wasted for the past 2 days. So I thought it was a good idea to wear. So everyone's wearing suits, pants, suits, tuxedos even, and then there's just me. I was wearing a cargo shorts with a t-shirt, a white t-shirt that has the word Sakura on the kanji in the back. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to go into the wedding act to wearing my most weeb t-shirt I can ever get in my suitcase. So I just brought that, and then like I look like I don't belong there at all. And like I just there holding a glass of water. I wasn't even drinking. I was like holding a glass of water. I didn't have my hair tied up. I had my hair down, and I just looked like this desperado that's just ready for the next concert that I'm supposed to play guitar in. Oh yeah, I was wearing flip-flops too, and everyone was wearing like proper leather shoes. Everyone was wearing suit pants with belts and everything, and it was just me there with flip-flops, cargo shorts, and a t-shirt that has Sakura in the back. And I was just like, let me do whatever I wanted to do, okay? You guys play whatever you wanted, because even my parents were wearing suits. I was like, let you guys do what you wanted to do. I would just not associate with you guys, okay? Because this doesn't really bodes well with everyone's around, since you know our family members are the focal point of the entire wedding act. So that's not associate me with you guys. So throughout the entire wedding, I was clapping in the corner of the room. Didn't even have a seat, by the way. I was right beside the waiters. I was just pretending I was just watching a show on the side, and I was like the CEO of some sort. Just here, couldn't even bother to wear suits or something. I'm just out in the side of the room, just clapping whenever there's a whenever there's a session that needs me to clap. So yeah, that was also fun. I once again got back wasted. Oh yeah, in the wedding, I got to know this family. Let's call this family's guy Leo. Let's call him Leo. This Leo guy was, I think, American, and he has a extreme southern accent. And I think it was because I was drinking in the corner as a dude that doesn't belong here at all. He was wearing a cowboy hat and with the suit, by the way, with the suit, and he's walked to me and just started going at it about the wedding and how the drink here sucks or something. I couldn't even understand at all, but we end up having a decently good conversations, and he, god damn it, I don't know if I have any audience here that's below 18, because the following conversation, the following story is going to get very wild. Okay, so if you're not of age, I highly applaud you to close your ears and leave for the next 10 minutes, because the story is about to get wild after that. But I was not caught in the act at all. I was not participating in it at all. And we were just having, conversations with each other. This Leo guy was really, 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 like, kind, and was really, like, open about all of his stuff. And turns out he owns a business around the place that we were staying in. And he had some, like, family members around here that he often joins with here, and he's just having fun every single summer here. Lo and behold, one of the activities that he does is to hold a party that doesn't just have a dance floor in it. You can participate in a half a dozen people exercise. Now, I want to just keep it at that. If you understand what that means, then good for you. And then he was like, "You look like you're in good shape. You want to join?" And I was like, let me just get into that party and see what happens, okay? Because like at that point, I have never been offered that kind of stuff before, and I was just shell shocked, and I was still having that businessman talk of having fun and joking about stuff, no matter what he says, right? So I was like, let me just join in and see what happens. So okay. I don't know if the following story can be told in details, but let me just keep this short. We finished the wedding, and my family members got back to the hotel and was like, you know what, let me go and walk around the places like I do last night. Since last night, I won this money, so fantastic. But I went out with Leo into this big ass restaurant that he owns, and we walked in, and it was a full table of every ethnicity that I can ever name, and everyone are jacked, and everyone are looking like models and stuff. And then Leo was like, "This is Nious," and everyone's like, "Hi, Nious." I was like, you know what? Let me go to the bathroom really quick. So I just walked out. I was like, let me go to the bathroom really quick. I went to the bathroom. The bathroom was at like, okay, so the entrance was like was at the south side of the restaurant. The bathroom was at the east side, and I said, let me go to the bathroom really quick. So I went to the bathroom to the south. I just walked out. And I walked out, and Leo was in the table talking to the rest of the girls and the boys. And after a while, I was like, I was just contemplating if I should walk back or not, because like Leo seems to be a really good guy. It's just the stuff that he does right now that I just don't want to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me give this one more try. I walked back in, and one of the couples at the table was already starting the business, and I was like, Leo, can we talk for a bit? And Leo walked to me, and I was like, excuse me for a while, but I don't think I can do this. Just leave me be, okay? So Leo was like, okay, but give me a call once if you change your mind or something. So I just leave. It was anticlimactic, but that was once again very horrible. I don't know what the hell is going on in the resorts there, but Jesus Christ. Even just talking about that right now makes me like sweat, because holy shit. Okay, so it's not as terrifying as I made it to be, but as someone who's never really got into a relationship that much, really, it was horrifying. It was horrifying for me. So that my only consensus then was just walk out, because I just can't do that. I just don't know what to do in that situation. It was horrifying. But yeah, that was how I spent my second day of the vacation. Truth be told, I didn't regret anything, because that is fucking scary. That is truly scary. It feels like I'm gonna walk out with all kinds of disease starts with this. All kinds of disease starts with the letter H when I walk out of there. And I was even thinking about if Leo's is even serious about this. Maybe he's just walking me into some kind of organ selling operation or some shit like that. So I was just scared. So I just walked out. I couldn't hold that. But yeah, the rest of the stories are not that fucking wild anymore. I went to the casino. I got hit on and went into the wedding act in a weeb t-shirt and almost got into an orgy. And then and then on the third day we were like, you know what? Let's explore the inland stuff more. So I'm sorry, I'm still dwelling on that sentence that I just spilled out. So fucking hell. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that ever again. It was just a second date. Yeah. By then was I don't remember anymore. I think I blacked out for one of the days because I was having so much fun in the bar. Like the locals was really friendly, cause I'm not playing anything, to be honest. I'm just having conversations with them and just having fun, and you know, the bunch of dudes that just do whatever's in the bar. Those are the fun stuff. But I think it was the third day. I think it is. Yeah, it was the third day. We explored the inland more instead of staying at a resort and the beach. And we went to several different places that has like landscapes and local sceneries and stuff like that. And we eventually landed onto a tower of some. I think you can you know where this is gonna go. And we went to this tower that can oversee the entirety of the area. And the entry fee was fucking expensive. we paid the fee, we went up, and we checked if there's anything we can do up there other than just checking the scenery, because you know you can only take so much pictures. We went around and you know enjoyed the sceneries. It was really beautiful. The entire place was truly a sight to be seen. But then we saw something. We saw a bungee jump opportunity from the tower to the bottom. And it is also worth mentioning that my older sister and my brother-in-law by this point was feeling a little bit sick, and we didn't know it was a flu. But I was lucky enough to not have them like around me, aside from the first and the second day. Anyway, we went to the bungee jumping stuff, and of course my parents are not gonna do that because my parents are old, and if they do it, they're gonna have a heart attack. So I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna do it. There's no way I'm gonna do it alone. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna do it alone." So I was like, okay. I told my parents, just stay down from the tower after you take in enough sceneries and you wanted to go down there. Once you're down there, wait at the bottom of the place where people jump down from the bungee jump, and give me 30 minutes. Once I gave you a phone call, and if I were to jump down, that would be a plot for me, okay? Because I never do these kind of things. I am a say-so secretary. I don't do these kind of adrenaline junkie stuff. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do this alone, but I want to do it. So I just started sweet talking everyone around me. I'll just start running around the places and just like talking to random people who were like watching people jumping down. And just like looking like they're really excited about stuff, but they're just too scared to do so. So I just start sweet talking everyone around, and it was like I was walking to someone and say, you know, how much you want to bet that you won't be able to jump down there, huh? Or it's like Jesus, I don't know why I said that, but I can jump with you. I went up to one of the guys in a friend group. I was like, I can jump with you guys if you want to. And then eventually I landed up to this guy. Let's call him Steven. This one guy. And he was like, he's also looking for a reason to do so, but his girlfriend was like trying her best to not let her boyfriend die from bungee jumping. So she's holding him back and something like that. And I heard them out like arguing at the entrance of the bungee jumping stuff, the ticket booth stuff, and I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna do his girlfriend dirty so bad. so I walk up to him. I walk up to Steve. I don't know his name by that point. I was like, hey dude, how's it going? It's been a while, man. You here too? I was about to jump. You wanna hop on with me? And I can see Steven's eyes just lit up from that. And her girlfriend was like, who the fuck is that? Just this random guy walk out to and just pretend that I know him, even though his girlfriend never see him before. I was like, hey bro, how's it going, man? Oh, you want to jump too? Oh, I know. I always know. Since middle school, I know you're too much of a pussy to jump that. Don't worry about it. Watch me jump, okay? and he kind of gets the cue too, and he's like, it's like, hey man, long time no see. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna let you go alone, okay? But my girlfriend is here. I can't do this. And and I was like, come on. It's just a few seconds, right? There's so much safety features around here. Wouldn't you have that? I'm sorry, what's your name again? And a girl was like saying her name. Let's call her Stacy. How about that? And I was like, okay, it's okay, Stacy. I'll take good care of him, okay? Let the bros do our stuff, all right? And the guy was like literally laughing inside. I can hear it. Nious promo, yeah. So yeah, I ended up gaslighting the girlfriend, and took Steven with me on the bungee jumping, and we had a really good time, by the way. We didn't exchange information afterwards, but yeah, it was such a fun time. That was the first time ever I did bungee jumping too, and let's be real here. You don't want to eat anything if you want to do bungee jumping, because like I'm personally afraid of height. So it was already a horrible idea for me, but by that point I got invited into a, I don't know if I want to say that word, but I got invited into a business meeting. I went into a wedding in cargo shorts. I broadcast the entirety of John Wick 4 to the entire plane to spoil everyone. And I went to the casino and won $2,000. So by that point I was like, just say yes, whatever. But when you get to that jumping board, everything changes. Like if you haven't went to a bungee jumping before, let me just tell you that. If you had never like experienced total height, like fear of heights before, don't do it. Cause I can even safely say that the total irrational fear is even worse than my fear for bugs, than my fear for insects even. Cause when I looked down there, I just gave up. My legs just gave up on me immediately, which was first time in a while, which also scared me. But of course, Steven's on the side and Stacy's watching, so so I was like, I was just there. I was like, okay, watch me. So I did the wimpy shit. I was trying to do like so when you jump, you have to have your hands up, like the praise the sun gesture, because you have the GoPro on your wrist, and you have to brace the fall if it ever happens with your arm, just in case for safety measures, right? And normally what you're supposed to do is to dive head down, or like do one of those like planking, or like leaning into the, not like leaning down kind of stuff in a plank. And I was like, watch me. So I leaned in, but my body gave up on me. So my legs just completely bent, and I just went down in a ball. Which, by the way, it's very dangerous. Don't do what I did, okay? And it was done by a trained professional. Don't do what I did. I rolled up in the ball, but I was like, oh shit, I have to let go of my arm, because you know, if I don't let go of my arm, the GoPro is gonna just be inside of my chest. And then the first second of the fall was the most terrifying part, because you know when you're like jumping a gap, for example, when you're like jumping from 2 to 3 stairs from the stairs up to down, right? You expect yourself to touch the floor because you're used to that. But when you're doing bungee jumping, that doesn't happen. You expect the landing by like the first half to like the 0.2 seconds of the first fall, but you just kept falling. That sense of dread is immeasurable. I don't think I can describe it myself. And you know, when you know it's bad when I didn't even scream. I wasn't screaming at all. I was just terrified. Like, I went, oh yeah, speaking of the GoPro, right? I extended my arm upwards, and it will record my facial expression going down. And normally people were like laughing or like screaming down or like smiling on their way down, right? when the footage was played back, it was just me doing the poker face because I was trying my best to survive in that situation. It was my fight or flight instinct popping in. It was I went down the entirety of that stuff just going absolute poker face and just I was just fully going like but yeah, the one that I did was a lot safer compared to the ones that you're talking about, Bakasha. It's not a whip for me. They have a harness on the side of my waist, so that it slows down by the end because it's a tower. It's not a free fall or something. So they have to slow you down as soon as you hit that terminal speed, and it slows me down, and my poker face immediately went back to laughing and screaming at the same time. And I hear people cheering, but at the same time, I think my eardrum was already like stuffed by that point. I bounced the first bounce up. I was laughing. The second bounce down, I heard something popped on my brain, like on the side of my forehead, and I didn't think much of that because the adrenaline was still going, and you don't really feel that much pain when it happened. That popping happened, and it eventually, you know, the fall goes up and down a little bit until you stabilize, and then they lay you down from all the way to the bottom of the tower, and then I've greeted my parents. It was like, oh, such a fun, and then the next one's Steven, by the way, and Steven jumped too, and he's clearly a pro to this. He was screaming, he was laughing, he was having a good time. But when I looked up, a absolute pain just hit my brain. The side of my head. It was like a horrible aneurysm. I had meningitis before. It was just as bad as this one, if not worse. But just because a vein popped in my brain, I didn't know it would hurt that bad. So, the adrenaline went off. I saw Steven. Steven got down, and we had the final meeting. I was like, nice meeting y'all, and I'll see you if we ever meet again. The pain was still going at that point, but it was not that much. Because the adrenaline was still going, and I was trying my best to maintain a straight face because Stacy's on the side too. so I was just trying to stay in the bro act, the broamon act, as much as possible until we got onto the bus, and on our way back to the resort was when the adrenaline wore off and everything just freaking hits. I was in horrible pain when that happened, and I just like stopped the bus, called an ambulance. I need to go to the hospital. This is way too bad. This hurts me too much. So went to the hospital. There was already a little swollen part in my brain at that, like in the side of my head at that point. That vein was like ruptured. It was not like fully popped. It was not severed, but it was like ruptured a little bit. They have to do all kinds of procedures and put me into paralysis, and I passed out for a while until I woke up with a little an IV bag on the side, and then a full bandage on my head, and some like what was it, ice pack on the side of my head too. Not a good experience. It was bad. It was very bad. It sucks. For those who I don't know if any of you do this, but yeah, exercise and participate in outdoor activities with extreme caution, especially if you're a person like me who rarely goes out and on record spent 4 months in my own dorm before without going out once. So yeah, especially for the people who rarely really goes out for exercises or rarely goes out to experience other activities, do not do it unless you're completely commit to something that you might hurt yourself with, legit. Because that was so much worse, especially because I had a little bit of alcohol in my system, and that's all right. A small lesson from Nious here, really quick. You see a lot of, let's take John Wick for example, and I think it was the first episode of John Wick when John Wick was hit on the side, I think, and he was being bandaged up, and I think it was Sharon who asked him. He asked if you need anything for the pain, and John Wick hold up his beer, what was it, wine glass, and then said he got it covered. Don't fucking do that, because alcohol prevents your blood from clotting. So if you have internal bleeding, especially in my scenario, or you have lacerations on your body, do not drink alcohol. It's gotta stop the bleeding from healing, and it's gotta get the healing worse, and it's gonna continue to bleed. Okay, so you hear first, if you haven't heard it before, actually, from a idiotic secretary. Do not drink alcohol when you have bleeding on you, at all. Period. It's gonna stop it's gotta accelerate the bleeding, aside from stopping the bleeding. You gotta feel less pain, of course. If you have bruises, you gotta feel less pain. But if you have lacerations and you have internal bleedings, then don't do that. Well, actually, bruise is the internal bleeding, so sorry, correct that. Yeah, if you have any wounds on you, do not drink alcohol. Anyway, those are the serious notes. Right. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so that was the bungee jumping. Ugh. Oh, the frog in. God damn. Shut up. Oh yeah, damn. I'm F. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you're F'd? Oh yeah, speaking of which, the profanity. About your some of your messages being eaten by YouTube chats. I think I figured that out. Or after a bit of investigation on it. Because right now I'm okay. I'm alright. It was just a small vein. It hurts, but it's like a small pain, and then it will eventually heal. So let it be for like 1 or 2 weeks. But it's just like a small cut on my on the side of my forehead right now. It's fine. It's okay. And about that profanity stuff, I checked it. There was think of it like this. There's 3 levels of profanity stuff. Profanity gates for all the comments in chat. And to name them now, there are the base YouTube profanity checks. There are the channel customized profanity check, and then there is the inappropriation check from individual stream options. So go from the layers first. The base YouTube profanity check. This one is on default, because no matter what, you cannot type these kind of stuff in the chat. It will blur out no matter if you have it in the second or the third one in or not. So I think those words include my favorite fuck, and that sounds wrong. My favorite word, the F word, the N word, of course, the word tits. Unfortunately, I love the word tits, but you can't use that. And I think, wait, no, yeah, shit too. You can't use the word shit either. So yeah, because I checked on my profanity, my personal customized list. I don't have the word tits inside of it at all. So yeah, to have your message being eaten by the tits, by the tits. To have your message being eaten in the chat means that it didn't pass the first default profanity check from YouTube. And if you have the selective chat, like inappropriation and profanity stuff in the individual stream stuff checked, then it's gotta get even more strict. So there you go. I went around and checked multiple of the stuff that I have here. Wait, let me check. Upload defaults. No, where is it? Permissions? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I don't have the word. Yeah, I don't have the word in here. So it's just something that you can't say. It's just something that you can't say in YouTube chat, period. Unfortunately. So we just have to improvise, I guess. But I hold high expectations for all of you for all the puns that's been able to make. So I'll leave this to you guys for all the creative swears that you can come up with. Anyway, can someone recap Nious' vacation? Okay, right. I can do it. Let me just, because we're at intermission right now. Right, let's start from first day, shall we? First day, got sunburned indoor in the airport for some reason. I got onto the plane feeling devious and because my seat was in the front of the airplane, I thought it was a good idea to stream the entirety of John Wick 4 on my monitor for everyone to see in front of me and spoil everything in it. Safe to say the entire plane hates me now, and the first day after the plane, I got down, I passed out. During the daytime, I went to the casino in the in late evening and got in with $100, got out with $2,000. First time ever gambling, and won't be the last time I ever gamble again. The next day we went to the beach with my family. I got hit on by a group of girls of 4, rejected them. Got back to the hotel, got sunburned again because we were at the beach, and went to a wedding act for my older sister and my brother-in-law, who was also in the trip as well. Didn't have a suit because my first suit, not my first suit, my first suit. I have to rephrase that correctly. My first suit, not my first suit. My first suit was covered in alcohol because the first day I wore it to the casino while I was drinking there. Got to the wedding with a cargo shorts, flip-flops, socks, by the way, I have socks on. Flip-flops, socks, cargo shorts, and a white t-shirt that has the word Sakura in kanji in the back, to a wedding act that has everyone wearing suits. Went there, met a guy called Leo, and this Leo guy got me into the orgy. I backed out from the orgy. I know this entire thing sounds like a fever dream. I backed up from the act before it happened. Ran away. The next day, got to the bungee jumping. Got to a tower, a scenery tower that can outlook the entirety of the resort. Got to the tower, saw there is an opportunity for bungee jumping. They haven't not bungee jumped before. Went up to it, and because none of the people who were around me could bungee jump with me, I found a random guy called Steven with his girlfriend Stacy, completely disagreeing on him going on the bungee jump. But I persuade and gaslight her into letting Steven bungee jump with me, so we bungee jumped together. Met a good friend. But on the way down from the bungee jumping, I was not screaming. I had a poker face jumping down, but at the second time of the bounce, one of the veins in my head popped. The adrenaline was still going, but I didn't feel it until I got onto the bus. Felt immense pain. Got to the local hospital. Got a small surgery, I guess, and woke up with a big ass bandage on the side of my head, and that is all the way until now. And I think that's the final day of the entirety of the thing. I think, yes, I am living a life, but yeah, that is so far what has happened. A lot of alcohol, a lot of talking, and a lot of embarrassing stuff, essentially. But yeah, that is a lot of things that has happened for like 3 days, but we still got 1 more day to go, and this one last day was not as eventful as the other ones because I was already hurt, but yeah, it was still a day nonetheless. We have our flight at like 9 in the evening because we couldn't find one that's at dead on Friday noon, which we normally do because when the flight was very long and we have to have some energies and not be in the dead of night when we got back and sort out our luggages and our briefcases. So, but we didn't get one, so we get on the 9 p.m. flight. So before that, there's an entire day we can do. Wouldn't you know it? I thought it was a good idea because I was already in so much pain. I was like, let me just not stay. And they didn't prescribe me with any painkillers because you can't. I don't have the citizenship over there. We're just here for vacations. Oh yeah. It is worth mentioning that remember what I said? My older sister, my brothers, and my brother-in-law was having a cold, or like coughing and feeling sick. At the 3rd day when we're going to bungee jumping, turns out that was the flu. And from the timeline that we have with them, and you know, going out with all the possibility that they can possibly get contracted with that, the most possible time is the dinner wedding act that we all have in that same room, which means a few things. First, the entire room is filled with the flu virus when the wedding act happened. It is an indoor room, so it's pretty bad. And second, if they were to have the flu and me and my older sister share the same the same bathroom, then there is a high possibility that I'm going to get sick if I were to show some symptoms. So the last day was just me in absolute terror, because I was so scared that if I will ever gonna come back and get sick, because if I get sick, then I won't be able to stream and I won't be able to come back and continue the schedules like I want to. And also I have a lot of things to record from both my own personal commissions of voice acting stuff and also ton of stuff in ALTYR that we are working on, and I have not finished any of it. So it is the worst timing if I were to get sick. Right now I don't feel anything bad, but well, depends on how you distinguish the term bad, really, because I still feel very nauseous from that bungee jumping, and then the headache is still happening. Not that bad, but I don't think I'm gonna get the flu because it's been 2 to 3 days already, and just looking at how fast my brother-in-law shows symptom, I don't think this is gonna happen anytime soon. I hope so, because it's finally school's out. Finally school's out for me. I wanted to go back and stream and do more stuff and take this summer vacation time to actually do something productive instead of just dragging everything back. But if that were to happen, I guess no promises, really, no promises. If I were to get sick, then the next week schedule is gonna get delayed, and a lot of things gonna get delayed. Let's hope that's not the case though. And yeah, thank you for hoping my that getting well soon should be my my older sis and my brother-in-law, because yeah, they were having a very bad time. But they got quarantined. They got quarantined before we hop onto the plane, and until their symptoms got a little bit subsided, they were quarantined into a different plane. And I don't know the rest of the story. We didn't got into the same place because we all live in a different side of the place. So yeah, that was the entirety of the trip. Wait, no, there's still a final day. Yeah, the final day was stupid. It was so stupid. I remember at this time of the timeline, I got drunk multiple times. I talked to many natives and many tourists aside, and have some friends besides. And I had a wound on the side of my head from bungee jumping and having an aneurysm. The final day I was like, there's no way I can do anything other than this. But because they didn't prescribe me with any alcohol, I was like, I can't do this. I can't stay in a hotel. It was getting too bad. I have to distract myself somehow. So I got out and went into the bar nearby and ordered some non-alcoholic drink. As I suppose so, I ordered a fruit drink, but I think the bartender thought I ordered a fruit punch. So I got a fruity drink, but it has alcohol in it. I just downed the entire thing. And cocktails get you really bad hungovers, by the way, if you don't know alcohols. The less pure the alcohol, the beverage is, the most likely you're gonna get hungover. So yeah, if you don't want hungover, just don't drink anything that's not pure. Anyway, I downed the entire cup of fruit punch. Horrible idea. Pay that. Didn't even realize how fucking expensive it was because it was a fruit punch of a full fruit drink, and just started talking to random people on the streets and just chatting. Ended up having this small table of people from all across the world just talking. We don't even know each other's name. We just talk about like how we get here and like what are we here for, who are we with, and just having a good time. And we just keep talking. We went from 2 in the afternoon, I think, to when my parents came by and found me finally. and dragged me back to the hotel, ready me up, because it was like 2 to 3 hours before the flight takes off, and we still need to take time to get in and check in and get the airport stuff. And plus our 2 of our members is sick, so we can't stay there for too long, or just don't drink. Yeah, true that. You know what, this entire trip sounds very, very, very adultery. So wait, no, quite contrary, unadultery. So I want everyone here who's still here listening to the story right now that to know this. I'm not proud of anything that I do in this entire vacation, okay? All of these are what we like to call a adult behavior, but to be honest, I just feel like it's a childish way to hurt yourself. So it's not cool, it's not fancy, it's not appropriate, it is not it's not fancy or trendy to do all these kind of stuff. I don't condone any of the actions that I've done for the entirety of the trip. I was just trying to have fun and be an asshole about it. So yeah, good to know that you're still here, Kesha. Yeah, adult activities are fun, definitely, but they're called adult activities for a reason, and as long as there's adult stuff that's it's related to adults, it's always going to be complicated in both morally and mentally. The question is yeah, to be honest, I had fun. Okay, I had fun, but it is a fun that that if there's anyone of age, not of age, right here, right now, have been listening to, I just wanted to say these kind of funs are like unnecessary funs. You could have found something else to have even more fun, to be honest. So yeah. That was a dog talk with Nious. It's been walking for an hour and a half already. Damn. Everyone, posture check. Stay hydrated, people. Go get some water. Oh yeah, we got back from the plane ride, and oh wait, no. Oh, I did blacked out. Wait, so what happened in that? Oh no. Oh wait. I think I missed a day here. Cause there's 5 days, right? We started on Monday. Oh no, I missed a day. I don't know what happened in one of the days. Cause if the playing happens at 9 in the evening, and it doesn't make sense for me to arrive at 3. Wait, no. Wait, what? Cause I only got back from the airport earlier today. So, which means that the plane ride shouldn't be that long. But wait, okay, what date is it today? Is it Saturday today? I didn't miss a stream today, did I? Oh shit, oh no. Oh dear, oh no, I missed a day, Which day did I miss? Oh shit. Oh, right, okay, right, well, that is awkward. Yeah, I think I was like completely cooked for an entire day that I don't remember at all. Cause the timeline doesn't make sense now. It's June 24th right now, UTC +8, so it should be 2 hours before Saturday, right? So it should be Saturday. Huh? Okay, you know what? I don't want to think too hard into this. I forgot one day. I can only tell you about 4 days because I don't remember one of the days. What happened to one of the days? Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Let's just stop here. Let's just stop. Yeah, no, I can't remember at all. I can't remember. That is stupid crazy. What? You know, remember our talks about portals? About portals? I'm sorry, that's mine. If you're looking for your notifications on Discord, that's mine. Sorry. Pardon for that. Let me just change this really quick. Okay. The ones you get when you're drunk. Huh? The ones you get when you are drunk. Did we talk this week? Or what are you talking about? Was it Noirs that was taking the wheel? What the hell's happening? Everything's getting more confused now. Huh? You just enter a portal and exit somewhere else, forgetting about everything that happened. So I guess that's what happened. Because Noir took the wheel for that entire day, I think. Because I don't remember one of the days. I blanked out for the entire day. All I remember was I got onto the plane, and I had a lot of sleep during my flight back, and had more sleep on the bus back home, and got back to my PC, got everything loaded down, and lie down on my bed and relax for a good 2 to 3 hours. Got up, make some thumbnails, and that leads to now. That's all I remember. I mentioned that to Noirs, I think. Oh, it's a different person, okay? It's a different person. For those who don't know, Noirs is my alter ego who only comes out when I'm drunk. He's the one who takes the wheel whenever I'm not at the wheel. But whenever he comes out, there's always gonna be something involving of a car crash of my reputations. So yeah, if you want further information about Noirs, just go to the video that we had before on my channel. Did you just sleep over one day in the hotel? I think that's what happened, because I don't remember that day at all. Now, jokes apart, the day that you forget wasn't the one where you were recovering. No, that was the day that we went to bungee jumping. But I remember going back to the hotel that day. But I was not tracking about what time is it for it is for the week. So it could either be, it's a third day, right? So it could either be the Wednesday or the Thursday. If I were to blank out in one of the days, then that day could be, wait a second, did I got back from Leo's? Oh shit. Wait, no, that's not possible. I remember going out into the... Did I leave Leo's restaurant? Wait, I did, because I remember going out. And I woke up in the hotel the next morning. Fucking, god damn it. I don't know. I could slept through the entire day after that operation because of that that vein popped. It could be that one, because I was very tired after that. It doesn't make sense though, because when I woke up, yeah, you know what? That could be the most logical part. That could be the most logical time frame for me to completely black out. Because yeah, it was missing a day, so that doesn't make sense, does it? Really? Yeah, I guess that's what makes sense. But judging from the fact that my parents said I was with them the entire time, excluding the times I was in the hotel, or I was in the Leo's restaurant, and the wedding act, which I was alone, the casino part, which I was alone too, and the bungee jumping part. Noirs was definitely taking the wheel at that blanked out date. Because judging from the fact that my parents didn't mention that I was not unconscious for the entire day, Noirs was definitely conscious and taking the wheel for that entire day. What the fuck did Noir do for that day? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. This is horrifying. This is horrifying. Don't drink, people. Don't drink. Don't drink alcohol at all, because this is scary. This is despite all the theatrics I'm putting up right now. I'm really scared right now. Cause wow, Noir's had some fun. Well, that's because the hotel is filled with people of different motivations. Let's just say that. And judging from the fact that I got hit on in the second day I was there, I sure as hell hope that Noirs didn't agree on anything. And let's just hope that I was right beside my parents throughout the entire day when I was blanked out. Because I don't know what Noirs did. And unlike last time when Sin was right beside me and everything was recorded down, this time was not it was not recorded down either, so well shit. Yes, adult activities, fuck off. Oh dear, oh no. I hope for that too. Yeah, I do too. But the thing is, I got back safe, right? Everything lines up with my memories, so things should make a lot more sense than it is right now. But whatever. As long as I got back safe, I guess. Cause wow, that is. I have to preface this multiple times. That is scary. To think that you just skip a day in your life. They don't remember. I'm so glad I got to hear these before my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Rakuri. Happy birthday. And be able to come back and talk about this is, yeah, it's you're okay. Yeah, that's what matters. That's truly what matters. But I am contemplating on going to the hospital and checking up. Did you take any photos in your trip? Maybe you can check it as a reminder. I don't like taking photos at all. Like that's just me. I don't take selfies, I don't take okay, the thing about me taking photos is I don't take photos, but I will take photos as long as it's a good scenery. But when there's people in the scenery, I tend to not take photos, which is most of the time. So I don't take photos at all. Yeah, everyone in chat, say happy birthday to Rakuri. Happy birthday, Rakuri. Another year, another suffering. Just kidding. Another year, another gift from the above, from the sky, from the mystery of the universe. We ought to stay here for another year, another eventful year, to look to the past, but not all of them. Instead, we look forward to the future and wait for the next year to come. The truth is, you have grown in age, and that's what only matters. Congratulations. Also to your wife. Also to your wife, Bakyasha. Whew. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess that's all it is for the trip. It ended at a very mysterious note. I don't know how to finish this with style, but yeah, that was a very eventful trip. I mostly spent my time alone instead of with my family, but at the same time, yeah, if you have the time to spend with your family, please do, because you never know when you're gonna lose that chance to do so. And also for the fact that, god damn it, if I sound like I swallow like two fucking frog raw, then that means that the flu got me. So let's hope that doesn't happen. My matter is that you enjoyed the trip. Yeah, I did. That's true. But I am very, 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 very hoping that the next time I were to go out for the summer, at least in the summer, I will be able to go out in the places like Australia or the southern hemisphere, cause goddamn, it is hot outside. I'm not that good at the hot weathers. Like Jesus Christ. Noirs is too powerful. Noirs is a force to reckon with. His presence erase the entire day. Yeah. There's a reason why when Noirs came out in the first time, we need Cinnia right beside me and get ready to cut me off whenever Noirs do something stupid. Because just remember from the last time Noirs was in here, right? How long was it? He was in the stream for 30 minutes flat. And throughout that 30 minutes, he outed me for almost everything that I wanted to not have me outed. In just 30 minutes. You know how terrifying that is? Like, holy hell. Noirs is horrifying. You miss Noir? No, I don't. I don't. I genuinely don't. Whenever Noir comes out, it's always something bad. I'm still pretty for the May outfit. It will happen. It will happen. Maybe at anniversary, maybe, I don't know. But from the trajectory of what's happening, maybe it's gotta be my... maybe it's gotta be alternative costume made outfit. Okay, just for the people who don't know about that, Recruit, in case you weren't there for the April Fool's joke, 2 months ago, in April 1st, me and Sin held up a talk, sort of like a podcast of us watching the final video, like a documentary video from Hoyoverse, talking about Honkai Impact, because both me and Sim plays Honkai Impact, and we still don't have the time to arrange a total campaign walkthrough yet. But the entire gig of the stream was I was using Sin's model and well, rendition, as I like to say. I was using Sin's rendition and Sin was using mine. But towards the end of it, we swapped back, and I thought it was a good idea. I went through management in HighTideSha. I was gonna do that alone, but I asked the management part from HighTideSha if I can do it alone, and the management part refused. My manager refused to let me do that alone. So we ended up with that stream to be what I'm supposed to do. And yeah. What was I want to talk about? Jesus. So for the last 30 minutes of the stream was me talking about stuff drunk. And whenever I'm drunk, Noirs takes a wheel. Nious Heiramond is my alter ego when I'm drunk. And he talked about a certain profession that I had before. On me having a maid job before. So yeah. We jokingly talk about me having maid outfit, but you know what, at this point, with all these running jokes, it might as well happen. You got shout out from Dr. Disrespect in this last stream. Good job. What? Huh? I'm sorry. Excuse me? The Dr. Disrespect that I know? What the fuck happened to my channel when I was gone? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? No bullshit? Is that how you... No Bowcrafter Jr. Let's just say that. JR Jr. What? You care to elaborate that real quick? I mean, this is a free chat, so I'm good for questions or anything, to be honest. It's here for a conversation. I'm not just here to talk about myself. We can talk about things. What? So you're telling me that my huh? Dr. Disrespect is on YouTube, right? 4 days ago. In this last stream. How is it? I'm shell shocked, right? Because despite not being able to be on my channel because I have my personal account logged in for the entirety of my vacation, I still saw the fact that I got 666 subscribers when I was gone. So congratulations on that, finally. It was randomly browsing and simply reacted to your stuff and then laughed in the what? What? Wait, what? Huh? Is that why so there's another thing that I saw is that my Titanfall 2 Master Difficulty playthrough previously, it got a lot of views compared to the ones that I got before, and it was like immediate view, as opposed to normally I get like 70 and 80 top. But what the hell did you just walk into? Yeah, I'm also shocked. Hey there, Dean. The algorithm did its job for once. Holy shit! So that's why I was getting subs. Holy hell! I didn't know that. Wait, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. What was it on stream? Which stream was it? I gotta see it for myself. There's no way. Which one is it? Is it the Apex one? God, Dr. Disrespect is a true streamer, really. Like, Jesus. He streams upwards of 7 hours each time. Your channel name was interesting, so I remember it. I thought you would know. It's kind of a big... What? Wait, what? Which stream was it? Oh, he streamed for 8 hours. Not so long ago. The last one was 2 days ago. Huh? He was browsing, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just reviewing through bots now. I can't. I gotta find out about this. This is like a big deal. Yeah, it is. It is truly a big deal. I wanted to know what happened. How come no one told me about this? Huh? Okay, Nobocry, do you have Twitter? Can you find that particular part? Can you find out that particular part and send that clip to me from Twitter? I have my Twitter in my description. I am shocked right now. I am so shocked right now. Do you have Twitter? If you don't, then I don't think you can. Yeah, it's against the rule to send links in the chat here. I don't want that to happen. But what? If you have Twitter, please tweet me that. Add me for that. Why are secretaries so famous now? This is not the path I was anticipating. I was just like, let's start with a humble beginning, and have fun in the midst, and have some, and socialize, and just and just have fun. This was not the path I was thinking. So that's why I got like consistent sub throughout that entire time. Cause damn. Wow. I am baffled. I'm baffled, truly. I remember which string to be honest, but I'll try. Oh god. I mean, props to Doc though. was like 10 to 15 seconds. Well, if it bothers you, then don't. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. But to know that happened is truly mind blowing. Cause I'm here fanboying about this. I do watch Dr. Disrespect, despite the fact that you know, his over the top personality sometimes like get on my nerves. But yeah, his content sometimes are very entertaining. But damn, the man himself, the doctor himself. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Try to find it. Okay, just don't force yourself. All right, it's okay. If you can find it, then find it. If you can't, then don't worry about it. Yes, you'll have to retweet it, please. Yeah, I will definitely retweet it because. Oh, what? That is crazy. I mean, these like big streamer these days, there's always this dissonance I have for these big streamers. I'm just I don't personally comment when I'm watching big streamers, cause it just feels like a dissonance between him and me reading the chat, cause I don't spend money on subs at all. So yeah, like big streamers, especially like Shroud and Dr. Disrespect, these kind of people, I watch on and off, and every single time I open the stream, they're extremely entertaining. So, wow. That is a crazy news. Because my expectation for myself, this is gonna sound like, oh, you're just trying to pretend you're not that good of a content creators or things like that. But seriously though, like my expectations about most of my streams really is just to you know, have fun and not think about like extreme revenue and like monetizations all that much. Because this is just a new experience I had before. As I mentioned in my debut stream, I don't content create at all compared to the idol of ALTYR, Cinnia. Sin has extreme experience when it comes to content creations, but I don't. So this is just an experience I had before, just talking to audiences, having fun, playing video games, and you know, playing horror games in general. This is just something I wanted to do. I'm not really thinking about monetization, but all of a sudden, holy shit. I maybe you know, this is getting too much into my head. Okay, let's just stop. I'm trying to find it. Oh, take your time. Don't worry. Don't force yourself, please. This is not like that big of a deal. What it is, but like, this is not that too much of a big of a deal to have to go on the hassle about this. So don't worry about it, please. Ah. Holy hell. It is. I mean, yeah. God. Okay. Focus, Nious. Focus. Focus. Don't fanboy right now. Fucking A. Oh yeah, speaking of content, me and some editors were working on a compilation of some sort that was in the making as of right now, and once I get the go, I should be able to upload it. So expect it to be up for next week. I won't be able to have it on schedule because it's still on the editing stage at this point, so I won't be able to have that as a something to post on the schedule for our weekly posts. But just expect a new video coming up with all the fun times that we had before. I had a good laugh watching back most of the VODs just because I have to review some of it to have it out as reviews. Oh yeah, I should also start a new tag actually. Let me just find it really quick. I'm thinking about a new tab on Twitter or some sort where you can submit your own like special clip that you wanted to submit on Twitter that you found on stream that you found funny. Cause yeah, I seems to have a habit of streaming more than I can review. The last time I review my stuff is just so time consuming. It was taking the life out of me just to do that. But yeah, maybe let's think of a tag, shall we? Because it'll definitely great to see which part of our stream that you enjoy the most. Definitely. I mean, just naming a few, right? Going back from first the Titanfall one previously, I'm still very shocked for the fact that I got that achievement. That become the master achievement in like the first 10 minutes of my tries. Cause I legit, like the entire stream I was thinking about having a stream for upwards of 6 to 7 hours. Because I was reserving for like 1 hour of gameplay on the achievement and then 6 other hours on the game itself. But turns out your man Nious is a gamer. My god, I got that immediately. And they say it was the hardest achievement in Titanfall. They were wrong. Truly. That was so fun. No, it's okay, no bullshit, it's okay. It's a thought that counts. Cause if you were to say that you're lying, then whatever. It's okay either. It's just great to hear this kind of weird shit that's happened. Cause like damn. Holy hell. But yeah, the Titanfall one. God. That was a long time coming. I really wanted to find a excuse to play that game. You can see it, like the first few polls I had before on my YouTube channel. It was one with horror games and another one with non-horror game, right? I squeezed Titanfall 2 in it, expecting people to vote for it so I can play it, but apparently Stanley Parable is a lot more entertaining than Titanfall. It's so random, yeah. It is so random. It's like super liminal and then Stanley Parable and then just suddenly FPS fucking campaign game Titanfall 2. Because I was like, I even put it at first because like there's no way nobody's gonna vote for that. We gotta have some votes for Titanfall. There's no way. But it didn't win. So I didn't get to play it. Let me ask, will you play more FPS games like Valorant and Apex? Okay. Here's the thing though. About FPS games, I am very, well, as you can see from my expert gameplay of Titanfall. Definitely, how many deaths did I got? I got 86 deaths. As you can see from my expert gameplay, I'm very much like in the likings of FPS games, but I get way too like competitive when it comes to FPS games, and unless I can find like a full 5 stack of teammates to play Apex games or like Valorant with me, I won't be able to play that, because I feel like playing alone myself is just. It's just me raging, and I don't think that's gonna be fun, and especially like, Apex in general. I played Apex before. Yeah, maybe we can host like a audience, like a Nious with audience kind of gameplay with like multiplayer games where you can not just stream snipe me, but just like play with me. But then about this that the management part told me was that playing Apex is not exactly a good idea because, well, most of my audiences want to see me, not a game that I play. If that makes sense. It's like they want to see me playing a game and me myself, not a game that I'm playing. Which just means that people don't like to have me as a game eccentric content creator, which I'm not, and I don't plan to be. But that's exactly what happens for multiplayer games, because that's a lot of just gameplay eccentric. It's not me reacting to most of the stuff. I'm talking about VTubing stuff into my audience. What the fuck is happening? But yeah, it will happen, but I need to find a way to get around that. That's a point. I can't find it now, then people would think I'm a liar. I thought that you already know, so I just come unprepared. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry for reading that for way too late, but it's alright. It's the thought that count. Again, it's the thought that count. It's good to know that. Because holy hell. That, again, rephrase that once again. That is crazy. Hey there, August. Been a while. How was your day? We got some amazing stories, amazing news in this entire stream. This entire stream is a highlight for me. Like, wow. So much has happened. Like, all the stories and all the news that we got. God damn. Like, the Titanfall gameplay, really. Oh, yeah. We need to find some... Okay, so... here's an idea that I have. Oh, hey there, Zen. Good evening, for you. Doing well. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, Jesus. I pour water and just suffer from dementia. It's been great. I had a really good, very eventful vacation. All kinds of stuff happened. I got sunburned. I went to a wedding with a cargo shorts and a t-shirt with Sakurai and Kanji in the back. You know, all kinds of stuff that's happened for the past week. I already went through the synapses for this stream. After I finish this topic, we can go back and recap on those. But yeah, good to know that you guys are here once again. Good to see you guys. It's been a while. But yeah, what was I gonna talk about again? Oh yeah, FPS games. So I do have this idea. I played the classic Call of Duties before, and I played them to death. I played Call of Duty World at War, COD 4, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, up to... yeah, 3. I didn't play 4. Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3... wait, no. Yeah, Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, Advanced Warfare, and Infinity Warfare. What all these amounts to is... I want to have a series where I play the entire campaign of all these games on the highest difficulty. You can try Warzone solo. I'm not really good at battle royale games, to be honest. I played Apex before, on which one was it? The Last of Us stream that I planned to have. But it failed because the game couldn't start. Yeah, since we already went through Titanfall on the highest difficulty at this point, why not continue with the trend on the highest difficulty? And if we start at World at War, then oh my freaking god, it's gonna be bad. Because just comparing the gameplay in my memory, because I pretty much went through all these games I mentioned before on the highest difficulty before, so I'm just redoing that again. But just recalling from my memory, World at War's veteran difficulty, the highest difficulty, is infinitely harder than Titanfall. And you see how much I struggle on Titanfall. So, it's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be content. Definitely. But we definitely have to, like, bridge that out, because that's the entire series that we wanted to talk about. Just think about it. How many games are there? There's a World at War, there is COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. That is 9 games. 9 campaigns. Oh, Zomboy, yeah. I don't know, I'm just trying to like squeeze some stuff in where I can do solo stuff right now. Cause multiplayer stuff is really hard to do unless you have some sort of a dynamic storyline to follow with it. For the next week, I am planning on playing this game. I'm gonna just type it in chat. Let me just for the people who are in the chat right now, you guys are in for the premium schedule check before the schedule even comes out. For the next week, I'm planning on playing Spec Ops: The Line. Now, this is a game that I've not played before, but I heard this is a really good game. It's also an FPS game, but there's a really good story behind it, so I wanted to play it. So yeah, planning on playing that. Hey there, Swift. Oh, sorry. Where's my manners? Mr. Swift. How's your day? Seems a lot of new faces around here. It's a good game? Oh yeah, it is. I heard it is. I saw no, I'm gonna start quoting names now. I saw Ike Evelyn play that game before, but I only saw like a tidbit of it. So I kept that to myself only because I really wanted to play that myself. I bought that. It is apparently a game about moral and about like shooting civilians and shit. So I don't know. That sounds really dark, but consider Elden Ring. Oh no, sorry, Mr. Swift. Let me tell you a story here about me. Back when I was still a ignorant little kid, I thought it was a good idea to bring myself into a 100%, into 100%ing the entire trilogy of Dark Souls. What happened was, it took me a full year of playing nothing but Dark Souls for the entire year, and I don't know if there's I don't know if it's possible to develop PTSD from playing video games, but I can guarantee you, I can tell you right now, I feel a sense of absolute dread just from thinking about Dark Souls gameplay. So I do have Elden Ring in my library, but I don't know if I can play Elden Ring. PTSD on, yeah, PTSD on Dark Souls. I'm so patient. I would like to call that patience ignorant. It is it is no, it's not ignorant, it's stubbornness. Okay, it's stubbornness. Yeah, I got really exhausted by that. Unfortunately, I finished that game myself. But you know what? You must never say never, okay? You must never say never. Maybe if you stick around long enough, maybe I'll play it. But right now we have so much piled up. Just I'm sorry if this is your first stream ever. I don't think I've seen you before, Mrs. Swift. But yeah, currently since the beginning of my debut, I've only started streaming and started my debut at March 18th. And not so long after that, I started the series of Resident Evil 4 Remake. And I have not finished the game right now. I have not finished the game at least the progress I wanted to finish. I finished the entire playthrough of the game once, but you know Resident Evil 4 does not really want you to finish the game and then call it a day for that sense. I am currently on my second playthrough on professional difficulty, and after that I'm going to do a speedrun series of Resident Evil 4 on the side to try to get the cat ears or the infinite ammo accessory. So yeah, that's gonna be a day to come. But before that, I'm gonna farm the shit out of that game. First stream. Oh yeah, good to see you then. Nice to meet you, Mr. Swift. Hope to see you very, very frequently. We always have familiar faces in the chat. And I guess the algorithm has finally picked me up. I'm glad, but I'm also terrified, because that means that a lot of new people's gonna come in now, and a lot of down bad shit is gonna be... it's gonna be a lot more apparent to a lot of new audience now, so fantastic. I tend to keep stuff into the lower parts, because yeah, but it's always nice to go back and do wholesome stuff and relax after a while. But I see, so there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I've planned. Elden Ring, I can put that decently forward to the list. But from this speed, to be honest, I don't think you're gonna see Elden Ring on my channel for the entire summer. I guess if the time permits, Elden Ring can come out at around fall to winter. Because right now I already have Days Gone, Spec Ops: The Line, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2, Zombie U, Zomboid, Project Zomboid, and yeah, for now these. Oh wait, no, Nier Replicant and Automata. All these games are being piled up, and Resident Evil 3 too. You stream daily. Also, can you give an intro for your channel for someone who, like me, who's like, oh right, sorry. Where's my manners? I am goddamn. Didn't introduce myself here. First of all, I don't stream daily. I have a schedule for now, but every single Sunday on my community tab and also my Twitter. My Twitter is in my description if you want to go and follow that. Every single Sunday, I will post out a schedule list, a schedule picture, for all of you to know the next week's schedule, and I'll follow that schedule to stream. I will most likely not be able to stream daily, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna be able to stream daily. I have all kinds of different projects behind the scenes to work on, so I guess the maximum will be probably 4 streams a week. That will be the best I can do. But as for the introduction, hello there. Name's Nious Heiramond. Yours truly, a high-class secretary from an alternate reality who is sucked in because for some reason we couldn't work out a microwave. There's a lore story short in my video tab for the most early one. You can go check out the lore. But the name is Nious Heiramond, as I said, personal secretary of the head alchemist, Priscilla Flamel herself. And I also have my gemmate, Cinnia Antimony, in the same line. We are codenamed the ALTYR in this sense. And I am specializing in ASMR, horror games, and video games in general, and also chatting. If there's a PhD for me to talk to a wall, then I will have 4 of that. I'm very good at talking nonsense, to be honest. So for me, you gotta expect a lot more just chatting, stories, probably some OC ASMR stories, and playthrough games. And if the game is not that hard, then I'll probably do the highest difficulty kind of stuff. Because for right now, most of the stuff that I played, which has difficulty-wise, I've all played them on the highest difficulty. So I do expect some good challenges, but for now, most of the stuffs are focusing on solo. But there are more collabs to come if there's more people that approach me for collabs. Or I've approached someone else. Yeah. How long do you stream on average? For my health purposes, I tend to have that on 2 to 3 hours. But judging from my previous examples, I don't really stream below below that threshold all that much. It's around like 3 hours on average. If there's like a challenge run or I was really having a fun time, then I'll maybe go up to 4 hours. But most likely it's around 2 to 4 hours max. And if there's like a challenge run, for example, I played Getting Over It with hot sauce every single time, I swear. Previously. and that was a horrible idea. That stream was 6 hours. I was in immense pain after that. But I did went back and play that for another time. Oh yeah, everyone in the chat, welcome Mr. Swift. Aside from that, normal streams are around like 3 to 4 hours, and all of my streams are default at 9 p.m. UTC plus 8. And or what was it? 1 p.m. UTC. So yeah. Don't tell me about to go off. Nah. We have an undermining rules about our just chatting stream. And that is that whenever we have just chatting streams, I have a full kettle of water right beside me. Huh? I'll fill up this kettle with water, and I'll chat until this entire kettle of water is finished. And when that's finished, we call it a day. That normally spreads around like 2 to 4 hours. So it's no promises. We just talk whenever we wanted to, and until we run out of topics, which until now we don't really run out of topics. We have so much to talk about. Even though I have like chatting streams every 2 weeks or every 1 week. Yeah, good to see that the chat's coming along. Fantastic. So yeah, probably 4 hours. I have around like 2 to 3 cups left for this kettle. Well, probably 2 cups, including the one I have right now. Oh yeah, for now, all of these, yeah, I think that's enough introduction. I feel like I did a way better of a job during this introduction than I did for debut. That is going to be a fun stream to come back and look at, because I know I sound really stressed now. I still stutter like every once in a while, but oh boy, it's gonna be fun coming back to the debut. Oh boy. Is it 4 hours and you can go back on your word? Well, I always go back on my word. Hypocrites, you're here for the very same reason. You did. Wait, you saw my debut? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I have the preparation to go back and look at that yet. Not just now. Okay, yeah. Let me know what you think about it. Just be brutally brutally honest with me, okay? Just be brutally honest with me. I like criticism so I can improve upon it. I am a very straightforward guy. If you don't tell me, I won't know. That's all it is. Your intros were great, yeah. I have good assistants. Judging from the fact that the Resident Evil series is going to get, I don't know. If we were to do the same thing for Resident Evil 7 and 8, then that is a total of 5 Resident Evil games. You want me to watch it now because I can if you want. You know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not prepared for the comments. You can comment that after for tomorrow's stream. We have a Resident Evil 4 remake stream for tomorrow. You can talk about that. But I'm not prepared for now. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Cause holy shit. I probably won't go back to that in any time soon. Legit, cause boy. Oh yeah, so speaking of projects and stuff, I'm also doing singing stuff, because which Vtuber doesn't sing, huh? Add R2D2 to your list, bro. It's really... oh, was it R2D2? I was like, what the fuck is that? It was a Star Wars? Yeah, RDR2, here's the thing about RDR2. I do have that in my inventory. I bought it, want to play it, but it's a bit overlapsing on like on the genre of like Grand Theft Auto, I think. Oh wait, what am I getting into this? Oh yeah, no. It's like, first of all, the story and stuff, I sort of know it already, unfortunately, because I was going through like video essays about the history of stuff, right? And I was going through like GTA 5 history of characters, and then the list goes up to Red Dead Redemption, and I fell asleep during that. When I woke up, I didn't realize that the plot was already at not Resident Evil, then Red Dead Redemption 2. So I went through the entire plot of the RDR2 at that point. So I already know a little bit about the story, but I will put that into a list too. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, I can't even speak anymore. It's already in my list at this point. Let me see all the things I have right now. I have a lot of horror games I wanted to leave to October, and there are some like old games I wanted to play, but some of them are very boring, to be honest. If you play on stream, like I still have Jump King. Are we ready for the next saga of getting over stuff? Something funny I noticed was how your Resident Evil aim was compared to your aim in other... What do you mean? Is that worse or better? Oh yeah, the boring ones, for example, is like Dead Rising. Dead Rising is really good, but if you play it on stream, it's gonna be very boring because you have grinds and stuff. And I also have the whole entire Metro series for some reason. A lot of these are just like, I bought it from sales and I never played it myself. I played Stanley Parable. What else? Stardew Valley. Yeah, I have not played Superliminal 2 either. Sorry, grammar. Massage. There's the Walking Dead Telltale series. That one I have not played too. We Happy Few. And then there's The Witcher 3, Wolfenstein 2, the entire Wolfenstein series. I have that. Play Witcher 3. Oh yeah, fuck! I have not played that. I have that in my inventory for the longest time, but I never brought myself to play it, because that is also very long, and I need a lot of time to play it. Shit. A bit worse. Like, compared to your aim in Titanfall, for example, it's not... Well, I'm very used to the mechanic of Titanfall, since Titanfall is Source game, and I played Counter-Strike before. So like CSGO, I was... Do I need to go back and brag about that again? I don't want to talk about that. I spend a lot of time on Counter-Strike, so FPS shooters, I'm not like not so estranged to it. But third-person shooters, especially like Resident Evil 4, with the whole entire like random spread in like aims and stuff, it's just I'm just having a hard time to adapt to it. If you like the FPS... Oh yeah, battle bits! The whole entire reason why I avoid the battle bits is just because the region I'm in, that I'm playing in, is most likely going to be filled with slurs. Because it's open mic, right? If I play it, it's gonna be just like random people screaming in swears and racial slurs. That's what I'm most afraid about. And also for the fact that, as I said before, the multiplayer FPS games that I play, it tends to be about the game, but not about me. So right now, most of my audience really likes me playing games, not the game that I'm playing. Again, if that makes sense to you, if that analogy makes sense to you. But yeah, that's what currently makes sense right now. So multiplayer multiplayer FPS shooters, I will have to wait, or have to find someone to play with, because right now some of us enjoyed me more than the game I play. I guess. And also, I feel like I should really pay attention about the time part, because I'm losing my voice here. Personality very nice. Oh, that is a weird compliment I got. Yes, your personality is very nice. Well, thank you. Contrary to common beliefs, I'm actually an asshole. Just kidding. No, stupid. I have BattleBit installed. The first time I ever played it, it was like a few weeks ago, I think, when the stress test happened. I got into that stuff and I got into the game. It's like it's essentially Roblox Battlefield, right? I got into the game, and then this 4-wheel rover just speed right beside me, yelling the N-word, as loud as he is, just speeding past and yelling at me. And I was like, nope, I can definitely not play that game online. Oh my god. That comedic effect was so good, but at the same time, fucking hell. This asshole is totally a cat. Hey! You saying I'm lying? I may cope, but I don't lie. Yeah, talking about like personality shit, like, oh, we're gonna talk about feelings now. Fantastic. Personality-wise, I always feel like I'm just a narcissist. So yeah, maybe that's a little bit too political. So I guess we'll leave it at that. It's often just like, you know, when it's like 2 in the morning, you're just lying in your bed and you're losing your sleep, and you just look into the ceiling and thinking about all kinds of stuff. And then you look at your streams and look at the stuff and look at the conversation that you had before, and you just think to yourself, am I a narcissist? So I just went online and searched all kinds of stuff. Anyway, that's just a random ramble. Yeah, the profanity stuff in BattleBit is really bad, especially for like open mic. 128 versus 128. That is a lot of players in a single match. All right, okay. So give me a second. I need to relieve myself. We'll go to the intermission screen. I'll be back in a bit. I need to clean myself up and probably get something fresher to drink. Be back. Take your time if you also need to rest. Be back in no time. Ba 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 ba. Oh dear. Sorry. How's everyone doing? What did I miss? I got some coffee powder so I can stay awake, because I feel like very tired now. Something bad happened? Oh yeah, sorry. I just realized the mixer was getting tangled up. So what did I miss, huh? Let's see. GTA RP might be click for you, be yourself. Oh yeah, RP. Yeah, I can think of that. But I guess I'll be like very far into my stream because we're just starting out. So I can think about that. But also Minecraft too. Minecraft, I want to find someone to play with. I really do. Cause, you know, solo Minecraft, especially, I'm not very creative. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to break your imagination, but I'm very, very uncreative? Is that a word? Increative? Dull? I guess, yeah, dull. When it comes to that. I saw the news before. Oh. What about it? The news? Which news? Jesus. What else is there? Oh yeah, it's getting more views now. Oh, you guys is having conversation, I see. Yeah, I tend to read a lot of the chat, because might as well do it while I can. I'm not guaranteeing myself to be a big streamer in the near future, but if it happens, then there's gonna be a day when I have to stop reading chat, and that's gonna be sad, because I like interactions. Oh, we talked. Oh yeah. So yeah. So how do you guys know me? I'm seeing good things about you, but damn. That will be good for him financially. We're able to pay it because of my crappy financial. That's okay. Don't force yourself. We're all in crappy situations. I'm a college student right now, in case you don't know. And the college tuitions is not really corresponding to the amount of stuff I get to learn in college. But yeah, we all have our struggles. Don't worry about it. Especially for the fact that most of the stuff I learn in college is just, hey, learn how to actually be a good boy and write an essay that people understands. I remember maybe YouTube app? Huh. Alright. See ya, Mr. August. Have a good night, evening or afternoon. Be seeing you next time. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy your work, definitely. Maybe the YouTube apps? The thing I know about pre-debut is that we do have our trailer uploaded, right? I think that's it. Yeah, we have our debut trailer. So yeah, that kind of helped with the algorithm too. Yeah, can talk. But yeah, there's people comes and goes, but from what I can tell, everyone here, like really, are all here from the start, which I'm extremely glad about. The fact that all of you stuck around, but damn. Yeah, thank you all for this. The retention is it's real here. Yeah, but did you read about the 5 billionaires dying because they went to see what's left of Titanic deep in the ocean? Oh yeah, yeah, I saw about that news, but oh boy, I know this is a bit far-fetched, but if you see one of the, if you check the description, there are rules in the description talking about the fact that I don't want to talk about controversial topics and political or religious topics. But I guess all I can say is my condolences, because there's definitely ways to prevent that. And yeah, truly, my condolences. It couldn't be prevented, but it wasn't. So all I can say is that I don't want to point fingers because I have no say into that. I don't know the backgrounds of it. I don't know much information about it. And even if I do, I'm just a random moronic secretary talking about his trip and going to weddings in cargo shorts. So like, what kind of grounds do I have, really? So do you love your content? Yeah, glad to see you, and hope to see you in the foreseen future too. If you had that much money, would you do the same thing? Again, I don't know. Throughout my entire life, I've never been wealthy. So maybe there's a different consensus when it comes to the people's mind and how it works. The more money they have, because yeah, if you were to tell me, that I can pay a set amount of fee that I can definitely afford in that scenario, and go to watch the Titanic in how deep was it? Like extremely deep into the sea, with a danger of imploding and dying in the midst of it. Then no, I am very much of a couch. What was it? Couch potato. Yeah, I'm very much of a couch potato. So like, unless I have a very, very, very rare opportunity or like a time that I cannot miss, then I won't go out. Even if I'm a billionaire, even if I'm a billionaire, and say it here first. Then, oh sorry, I didn't mean unpolitically and anything. It's a bizarre thing to do when you're. I guess it is, but then again, as the saying goes, if you have a set amount of money, the happiness cannot be bought anymore. Like, past a certain threshold, you can't buy the happiness past that threshold. Then past that kind of wealth, it's just the same, right? Because you can buy everything. So, like, ever have that dread? Ever have that emptiness when you're playing a game that you finally finish and you got everything? And then you tell yourself, then what? Now put that mentality into life. You do everything right. You got the most amount of money that you can set for life. You got a house, you got a wife, you got a family, you got everything that you wanted. And you have the money to sustain that life for as long as you live. Everyone's gonna start doing stupid things, right? Because there's no goal for you to work towards anymore. You can buy stuff, you have things to buy, you have things to love for. But you don't have things to work for anymore. Because all you really do is just stay alive and provide for the family, right? So I would say that, truly, in that sense, then people gotta start doing stupid things. That's just what's gonna happen. So it just happens in this case, lives were taken. And yeah. Again, it could be prevented, but so is everything, to be honest. So let's keep an open mind and yeah. Look with condolences and sadness, but don't lean on one side or another. That's always like my final saying to things, including on politics too. I don't like just, you know, saying things is right or wrong immediately. That's why I don't like to talk about like religion and politics, because people would like to talk about it with black and whites. People like to talk about things in black and right or wrongs. But so many people in this planet, right? So what you agree upon, someone's definitely going to disagree upon. So that is so political talk. That entire talk was just me saying that, no comment. But Okay, no, I could just say no comment. That's it. I could just say no comment. But nope. Gotta have to go on a full-fledged ramble about video essays and intellectual talks. So, to satisfy the need to mention something about politics. But yeah, just talking, just besides the politics talk, right? If you were to be in that situation, that is absolutely terrifying. This is getting a weird conversation. It is. Yeah. It is getting weirder, but you know, let's get into the surface level blender kind of talks. If you were to be in that situation where you're in kilometers deep into the sea with finite amount of air and a controller for a steering wheel as your submarine vehicle, how terrified would you be if you lose contact? Just put yourself in the no, let's not phrase it that way. Like, think of yourself in that scenario real quick. Because what can't you do other than just wait there until either the oxygen ran out, or the thing implodes and you die a probably quick but terrible death? You know what? No, let's not think about that, shall we? Let's not think about that. I'm so sorry I didn't make it. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't. At least you know what you're saying. Okay. At least you're considerate about things. The world right now lacks consideration, and to be considerate is to help the reality. I should knock the freaking mug out of my face. Ow. Oh yeah, mention it right now because I don't think I can do it today. I can try, but normally for these chatting streams I do sing. I don't know if I have the throat right now to sing because my throat is dying. Let's start with something easy, shall we? The whole reason why I freaking sing in these is just because I'm too afraid to do karaoke streams, so I might as well just sing in these. How much water left in your kettle? Yes. 1 cup and I guess 1 more. So it'll give it like 20 minutes. Alright. I mean, I don't really practice songs, so it's gonna be very awkward. Let's see. I mean, fuck it, karaoke. Not karaoke, like acapella, like I always do. You said 4 hours though. That's 15 minutes, I guess. What, you really want me to hit that 4-hour mark? I don't know. Cause I just got back from the plane ride and maybe got some flu virus inside of me, hungover as hell, and popped the vein on my brain, so I don't know. Maybe I can, but I'll try. As long as I can. Oh boy. You know, I was like going back to some of the old songs that I hate instead of the songs that I love. And then I came across this peculiar artist that I've not listened to for a while, and that is Justin Bieber. I was amongst the ones that don't like Justin Bieber when he first came out. Oh, not that sounds wrong, but like came out as an artist, not came out in whatever. But yeah, I never really was into that much of a big fan of Justin Bieber's songs. But then turns out everyone tells me to sing "Love Yourself." Baby, I don't know how to sing "Baby," but the one that I'm about to sing is it is by him. So let's see. I'm gonna go a cappella because I always sing out of tune whenever I listen to music. So let me just take a little bit of the headphone off. Okay. Do we need echo? Yeah, no, let's not do that. Okay. I don't know if my voice can do this though. I can feel my voice rusting. For the times you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh God, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well that ain't. But I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't. But you should hit my phone up, baby, I'll be moving on. Oh shit, Jesus. Sorry. My voice is cracked there. I need to pull out the lyrics first, I'm so sorry. Let's start from the ground up, I'm so sorry. Oh wow. This is very hard when you're hot, when you're tired, and also don't know how to read. Sorry. Run it back. For the times you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone to think I still care, I don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up on my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I better sleep in on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And baby, think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. But when they told me that you hated my friends, the only problems was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinions was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still cared, I don't. But you still hitting my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. Cause I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I'm so caught up on my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I better sleep in on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm so holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For the oh fuck. You can't hear the music, but yeah. God damn. For the times you know what? I'll just stop here. Whew. Oh, that was damn. No, your voice is a little bit cracked, yeah. Who decides? Okay, whoa. I'm gonna give you a 30 seconds to explain what you're counting down for, and if you don't explain it, I'm gonna time out you. Oh dear. I don't like to do this, but you need to explain this. I'm sorry, folks, but appears that we have to have our first time out in a while. I have no idea who that guy is. I'm so sorry. I have to time him out. That's a bot? What the hell is that? Yeah, my voice is really cracked at this point. God damn it. Ah! I mean, I can do some slow ones. Wait, you know what? I have an idea. I've done this before, but it wasn't that good. Because my voice is not that cracked. So let's try this again. For those who don't know, I am a really big fan of a game. Oh, alright, everyone prepare for the baseball bat. I'm a really big fan of The Last of Us. Yep, that's the last time I want to say that. Just to give context. And in the second game, there's this one song called Wayfaring Stranger that is being sang by both Ellie and Joel. And yeah, you need to have some sentiment to sing that song. But for the first time, I was really nervous. I'm still nervous now, but I guess I can do it again. Okay, let's try it again, shall we? My voice is really cracked now. Screw it. Wayfaring Stranger. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woes. There is no sickness, no toy, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. He said he'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know the clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeem their virgins keep. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'll soon be free from earthly trials. This body rests in the old churchyard. I'll drop this cross of self-denial and go sing home to God. I'm going there to see my Savior. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going and over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. Slowly turning into a lot of ice singing, huh? Would you consider singing this song as a night's anthem at the end of each stream? Oh my god, my voice is cracked there, holy shit. Yeah, consider that too. I mean, okay, it's either this or Shelter. Shelter by Porterson. That I can actually play music, so hold on. Let me try. Where is it? I can't find it. Shelter, Porter Robinson. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's also this. And there's also what was it, 1 a.m. God, I don't remember the name. I remember this conversation happening because last time when Dreamy Night, god damn it, when when my first karaoke happened, I sang Dreamy Night and someone in the chat, I don't remember who though, mistaken the song has the name 1 a.m. because you know the first word is 1 a.m. But but apparently now I also messed that up now. You know, let me try that real quick. I haven't sang that in a while now. Why not sing it? It's been a while. Okay. 1 a.m., eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then, I feel like it's fading softly all over me. And I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away, and I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreamy night ends. Oh god. Don't wanna go down like this. My head's in the place that I don't miss. So ugly, so grumbly, slipping in the meantime, just stay comfy. Once everything's said and done, I'll now be okay and I will overcome. I'm hoping, I'm coping, I'm here. I remember last year when I was alone in my bed, unhappy thoughts in my head, and living silently inside. Just keep to myself, wish I could be somewhere else, back when I could only hide. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away, and I wish times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. It's so late. mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. Oh, my voice is cracking like crazy. Woo! Boy, my ears are blessed. Well, good to know that. Despite having water, my voice is done. Yeah, it's done. I can do one more song. That's done. But it can't. I am here to announce that I am officially wet. I just spilled drinks everywhere, my water everywhere. Oh yeah, fuck. I don't know how to do this, but maybe sweater weather after dark. There's just one. I think I've done this before, but I kind of wanted to do it again. This time with music. I'm gonna get copyright strike real bad after this. Okay, so we all know this song. That's like After Dark. I can't play it. I just have to do the final part. Just let you listen to it. That's the part I wanted to do, and that's it. Where is it? I need to find it. I need to find a line. After Dark lyrics. Okay. Where is it? No, not this rendition. I need a different rendition. I guess you know where this is going. Let's start from here. I just want to. I just want to be edgy really quick. Okay. Now Hana's close starts to guide us home. I've been waiting for this moment. We're finally alone. I turn to ask the question, so anxious, my thoughts. Your lips were soft like winter. In your passion, I was lost. I just want to do that real quick because that line is so good. I'm just trying to be edgy. Not song. I missed like 2. What else is there? Oh, don't know if I can do this now. Blah. Yeah, I don't know if my voice can allow me to do this now. Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look from the out, just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. Yeah, I can't do this right now. I can do it when my voice is completely clear, but I can't do it now. You were staring at the window. Yeah, no, I can do it. That's way too long. I just saw your debut stream. It's nice. I've never seen an intro like that. Oh, thanks, my beloved father, Mr. Lime. He's the one who linked everything together. So yeah. I can't. I can do that now. Unfortunately, my voice is so cracked. Yeah, I guess I'll just stick to talking for now. Cause you know how like when you're trying to learn songs, you listen to it a lot. But then what happened for me is I listen to a song a lot. I know the rhythm, but I don't know the lyrics. Like even till now, I can follow. This is gonna be so awkward. This is gonna be so awkward. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna play Overdose in the back, and I'm gonna try to sing the lyrics that I know of. Okay, you can just listen to me struggle with this. You'll see. All right. I hope my voice doesn't break on this one. 本当は分かってたいけないことだったって勝ってたのにこの手をつねるけば全部歩み歌の This one I don't know 形になって揺れるだけ恥高いてきつそれだけつまらないだ世界読み合わせあとちょっとで別れかけてたのに飲む入る全部すれちゃ水んだ持った本心よ見つめ合えたらオーバードーズ君と二人やるせない日々回想となる夢のみたいオーバードーズ君と二人甘いはたり Don't stop the music darling So many has fucked up already本当に分かってるいけないことだった分かってる多分時間かけがつけてくんの本当にしてく裸になってしまうだけきっと溜まってくずっと終わってしまうだだだだだだだだだだだだだ見つめ合えたらオーバードーズ君と二人別れたいのに変に物悪い嘘が嫌いオーバードーズ君と二人別れたいのに Who's the fun with me darling yeah I just realized that entire part is so fucking provocative. Please don't clip that. Overdose 君と二人やるせない日々回想となる夢のみたい Overdose 君と二人甘いはたり Don't stop the music darling Overdose 君と二人別れないけど変に物悪い嘘でもいいからと君と二人甘いはたり Don't stop the music darling Yeah, I'm using the acoustic version. Don't stop the music darling Using the beginning again, it's great ASMR. I mean, yeah, I can. I have to follow the rhythm again because I can't sing this without the music. But if I play the full song, yeah, then the copyright's gonna get absolutely crazy. Scream me right now. It is a belly. Good time for you to wake up. I want to try the first part again. Let's do it again. Just the first part. Just the first part. 本当は勝ってたいけないことだったって勝ってたのにこの手をつねるゲーム全部歩み歌の確かめてた言葉が形になって揺れるだけOkay, right? That sounds such your voice, please cover. You know, maybe that'll just happen. I definitely do not have a list of songs I wanted to cover in the near future. And definitely half of it's definitely not Natori songs. The thing about Natori's song is that his song is very, very easy, but also very good sounding. Like during my time in a vacation, I was thinking about like how to improve my voice and how to improve to sing, even though, well, that's why my voice is a little bit hoarse with all this stuff. But I was trying to learn a lot of the songs, and I realized that my vocal range is around the terminology being the baritone and the tenor, which is like the lower end of the spectrum. My singing voice is very low, but I can sing high too. I can sing around like that mid part of tenor, which is like the mid voice of the people who has high, like the male people who has high voices. I can sing that high, but it's not natural for me. And then there's Natori's songs, which most of his songs are all like baritone pitch. So his song is very, very, very easy for me because I just do whatever I wanted to do with it. The voice is just practically me. I'm opposite on that. I'm a tenor with a little baritone capability. Oh, right. So you're complete opposite, right? You know what? I really wanted to switch with that because, like, despite having a monotone voice most of the time when I'm not screaming, it is such a hassle trying to find that sweet spot to sing high notes because all the songs I wanted to sing are all high notes. So yeah, it's such a struggle, but a struggle that I wanted to take part in. I'm not giving up on anytime soon. Even I'm thinking about taking classes during the summer vacations. About your life. You know what? Opposite of that, let's do something else. I've actually practiced this a little bit. So let's see if I have enough. Let's see if I have enough breath for this, since I'm already decently tired at this point. Again, I want to do this a cappella. Wonderful world. As no, wait, hold on. As these skies are blue, red roses too. Wait, what's the lyrics? Wonderful world. Lyrics. As these skies are blue, red roses too. The bright blessed day, the dark sacred line, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I can only do the Kermit voice. I can do the Armstrong voice. This is the majority bit. Oh, fuck off. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. I maybe have to end it at 3 hours and 30 because like my voice is really failing right now. If I continue, I'm gonna hurt my voice. So I'll assess this to the situation for now. You want to rap? Let's do this. Here's End of a Life by Kylie Omori. Again, since the last time I failed so badly. Again, a cappella. We run right through those nights. I'll never find a way back to you inside this lap in the lights. It was madness in the meaning, never laughless or screaming at the top of our lungs. The numbness, this city never dies. I'll fly, no proof. Those highs, I'll never find another chance to say thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, it was stinging, running roadless, was string that. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Alright, rap part. What was the root of it all? I couldn't say. Used to jump in and fall, rock and cliche. Shrug it off of claiming not a soundness. You're trying to find friends in the end, nobody sticks around. This is when you shove yourself into the crowded place that you turn around and find yourself an elephant out of place. Could erect this nice, no strings, laughing out our own dreams. So what the hell is so funny about the wrong tree? Stumble used to fall in great heights. Mr. Concrete Jungle singing cause I feel right. Mr. Ennui in trouble, rhyming out discontent. And lowest history, I can't forget the time that we spent convinced that this could be another, and it's between real pretend and twist over to fiction. When I missed my chance to noticing and disappearing into the mist, will never happen. Yeah, this is so hard. I want to do the second part. I want to do a second part. Because the second part is a harder one, but it's just because I'm tired. Come on. All right. I'm just tired. I've done this for just a side note. For some of the projects I wanted to do in the background, I literally went online and searched for tongue twisters for both Japanese and English. So I practiced that at quite recently. That's why my talking speed sounds a lot like faster compared to what I did before. But just because I'm so tired right now, it just doesn't come out. It just doesn't come out. All right, let me just do the second part. Because I can't do the high notes and sing right now. I can just only do the rap. Balance the numbness, this city never died. Was it ever a soul inside? Chasing fireflies between the soaring high-rise. I laugh at you behind and find a waste of time if I lie. Single overwork and underpaid. Things in offices are coughing until office so you lay. Hit the top of sips of optimist, you ought to be afraid. Stop them nothing wrong in writing songs of high and low and shade. It's the word aside, a place about the words that you convey. Or the latter found and shatter every bar that we have played. There's a matter in the end, the sound diminished in decay. And your friends are kind of penance and your wish that they have stay. You don't get to say amnesia, you watch your heroes fade into the rear view river of the villain you betray. But the pity party still need to be dismayed. You don't get to be the emotional feel, plus you gotta make these the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. Like the days you hope you pray, full as waters in a mist. Fucking hell. Yeah, maybe I'm less tired and less discomfort. I'll be able to do this because I've really practiced before. I've really done this before. You know how stupid it is? Thanks everyone for the encouragement. What's the tongue twisters? Yeah. You know what? Let me just embarrass myself even more a little bit. Let me try some tongue twisters. I legit, it was like 3 in the morning. I was like, you know what? I need to learn how to talk correctly. So I just went online and searched for tongue twisters. I was just like in my room alone with the lights off, windows open. I think my neighbors listened to me throughout the entire session. It was like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? This one's harder, but the next one's easier for me. It's like, Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bitter butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty bought a bit of Betty butter. Yeah, you know what? I'm too tired for this. I mean, there's also this one, all the classic ones. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If he would chuck, he would as much as he could. The chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And be a neighbor, almost a live performance industry. Well, there's a part of them that just want me to shut up after a while. What else is there? I mean, there's a hard. Oh yeah, Susie works in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, where she shines. You know what? I think I'm just too tired. I'm skipping words because my eyes are dotting around places. Right. That you know what? That marks the end of this. Right. The music is back. I'm gonna follow with this. God damn it. And also, I've learned a lot for the past few days. I've learned a lot about singing. I can't like provide any example for you right now because my voice is so fucked. But what I learned is that I can't sing loud when I'm singing high. Which, if that makes sense, like I have to control my voice so that I have to hit the note at the same time, not strain my voice. Cause turns out, legit, I got online and searched for everything I can find online about how to hit high notes and how to consistently breathe and sing. Which you can tell from my singing that my breathing technique is still very bad. And aside from that, I can't hit high notes at all. So I went online and searched. Turns out, you can try to like check yourself if you're straining your own voice from looking into the mirror while you're singing. So that's what I did. I look into the mirror and sang Zen Zen Zens in your name, and then I realized every single note that I sing is straining my neck completely. Like my neck was full, like veiny and like hard. Okay. So like it's straining my voice. That's why I was not able to hit high notes. But yeah, I'm just learning stuff. Anyway, I'm learning stuff. Don't take that out of context. Don't. My neck is veiny and hard. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Right. Carry on. Fucking A. I mean, Swift, if you're still here, that just means that if you want if you want an example of down bad, then here we are. Here's the down bad example starting. We don't even have to force that. Since when you guys have to force that, huh? I just spill that out. I mean, okay, let's recap some of the stuff that I can recap from the top of my mind, just from the VODs of mine. Let's think about this. I have publicly said I have wet myself. I have called someone black, and asked them, why are you black? I have demonstrated how to snort cocaine. I have yelled. That is so huge. It's too big in a single sentence. What else did I do? Yeah, so many bullshit I've done already just out of impulse. You have to take that out of context. Oh fucking. Oh god. Yeah, Mr. Swift, unfortunately, I think we have to call this a day today. Because I am health-wise, physically wise, very drained after a full day of airplane and going back and tidy things up, immediately go back to stream and Photoshop a stupid-ass fucking thumbnail. So I guess that is a good time to end this. 3 hours and 30 minutes, actually. Quite an average. We took a middle ground for these kind of stuff. Let's see. I mean, we've been through a lot for this entire thing, which is good. It's been fun. Let's see. The last chatting stream. When is it? Last chatting stream was 3 hours. Fantastic. It was 3 hours 30 for this one. I am going to go take a break because tomorrow we are still. Wait, are we at the final episode of Resident Evil 4? Oh, we are. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Okay, so tomorrow's stream, we're going to be facing Salazar himself. And the final part of the professional playthrough. At least for this playthrough, for the Resident Evil 4. We're gonna have to lay that down until I farm enough materials to get some of the stuff that I wanted to get. And aside from that, yeah, Resident Evil 4 tomorrow. It's gonna be a shit show, isn't it? Whatever. We'll get to it. We always pull through, like we always do. Despite the numerous amount of setbacks in our previous episodes, we did well, and we can pull through no matter what. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for staying here for such a long time, and thank you for coming back to see me again. I miss you all, my heirs. I truly do. It's been a while, and I love every moment of this. This entire 3 hours has been well spent. I love every bit of it. That sounds so cheesy, but goddamn. So yeah, that will be it for today. Tomorrow, Resident Evil 4 stream. And for the people who are still listening to this and newcomers, welcome. And I will be spending the rest of my night just looking through Dr. Disrespect's boss just to find where I was. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Till next time. And fortunately, it's gonna be tomorrow. So I'll see you very, very soon. Love you all.